Okay, so here's how the debate at Colorado State University with Destiny representing on the Unfuck America tour went with MAGA supporters at Colorado State University. Charlie Kirk was supposed to be there. This had already been scheduled, and Charlie Kirk was actually supposed to debate Z. Cohen, the founder of the Unfuck America tour. I went to bed feeling very ill, and I woke up feeling that way because of what I saw. To say that there was a mob mentality, a mob that was, I would just picture it as, look at the photos and the video footage of January 6th when they were at their worst, screaming and ready. That's about 30 or 40 people showed up behaving that way. It was bad. And I don't think too many of them were college students. I think that they were just MAGA supporters, older people, older meaning over 24 years old. But it was scary. And they did not go there to debate Destiny. They went there to vomit all of their rage and hate towards the left onto Destiny. Destiny could have put a fact out there, like the sun is in the sky. The whole world knows it's a fact. And these folks, their visceral reaction of such rage, they truly believe, while they were screaming in rage, while they were ready, if the police weren't there, I really believe this, they were ready to go to the next level. They were the ones claiming we were the violent ones, that we encourage that kind of rhetoric, that they're the party of peace, and that Donald Trump is the party of peace. As every ounce of energy was rageful, angry, hateful energy, it was surreal. And they truly believe we on the left and the rest of the world are living in an alternate reality. We've been indoctrinated. The most disturbing individuals were the ones that kept using Jesus' name. The righteousness was astounding. One man, I'd say he looked like he was about 30, came with a picture of Charlie Kirk, and he couldn't even control himself waiting in line to debate Destiny. Like, his body was all over. He was stepping out of the line to scream at him if Destiny would give some kind of like fact. It was bad. He gets up to the microphone and he starts saying, you know, Charlie Kirk, Jesus this, he's a man of Jesus stuff. And then he started in on this most horrible, hateful rhetoric about transgender people. Now, there was a transgender woman who sat right next to the microphone. So this guy could have literally taken his hand and set it on her head. That's how close he was. And after he got done demonizing transgender people, he turned and said, and look, we got this fucking freak or whatever he said right here, transgender person. And I just said, you know, I feel like with my empathy, I have an understanding of what transgender people are going through today. But that took it to a whole nother level. Like, the amount of fear I had for her, I can't even imagine. She started laughing at that, and it was so obvious that it was a nervous laugh. There was fear behind that. Like, it was, I had to intentionally look around the room. There were about 300 people there. And remember, there were about 250, mostly students, who were sitting there quietly. And I just have to hope that they're sitting here thinking that's not normal behavior. I don't want to be like them. I'm trying to look at the good that could come out of this mob. And again, I have to give credit to Destiny. I don't think that's good for anybody's mental health. What they were doing to him, it was bad. There were two young women who, one was a Republican, And they both expressed themselves so respectfully and eloquently, and the thoughtful conversation between them and Destiny was great, especially the young Republican student. She was there to like urge everybody to take down the rhetoric, that this isn't healthy. And she was just, both of these young women were just so outspoken. And it's that feminine energy they gave. One was a Democrat and one was a Republican. And it was that feminine energy, leadership. They're going to be leaders in the future. I'm sure they will. But anyway, that's how it went.